Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. Over the past few weeks I've been talking about achieving your September goals or starting to achieve them and ideally making some great progress towards those goals now in hope of achieving them before the end of the year. So if you haven't already started with your health, fitness and weight loss goals, definitely get started now or as soon as possible because time is going on. We're less than 3 months before Christmas now, but still plenty of time to get some really great success and progress, but you just need to get started straight away. So use this as your motivational kick up the bum to get started. If you have already started and been following my advice, then great. Hopefully you've been finding some top tips from my videos to help you on your way. I've been talking about losing weight, running, getting fit, toning up, etc. This week I want to talk about feeling healthier, boosting your health, feeling more energised and just kind of feeling better, not having as many illnesses hopefully this winter, which will hopefully mean that you can go about your day as you choose, not needing time off work, being able to exercise as you want to without feeling run down or being ill and things like that. Just feeling good, which ultimately is what we want to feel. We want to be able to get through winter without having sort of colds and illnesses, and we need to be able to do our day-to-day jobs and lives at full capacity basically. So ultimately this is probably one of the best goals you can aim for, feeling healthier and boosting your energy levels, etc. So my couple of top tips for how to do that. Well, first of all, exercise is going to help in the long term. It will help because you're getting the body moving, the blood pumping around the system, you're getting oxygen to the brain, all of that. It's been proven to boost your immunity over time and just make you feel good, make you feel more energised. Obviously, when you work hard in an exercise session, sometimes you can feel tired afterwards, but when you get into a good exercise routine overall, sleeping better, feeling better about yourself, that can all help to decrease the amount of illnesses you're getting and boost your immunity, etc. So exercise obviously is a given. That I wouldn't be here probably if I wasn't talking about exercise. But then a couple of other smaller things that you can do if you're not really ready to take the leap into exercise just yet. A couple of things you can do. So drinking loads of water, and when I say loads, everyone is different. Now I drink about 4 litres probably, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. If I'm busy and I'm not able to drink or I'm not able to use the toilets, then I will drink a little bit less, but generally I'll aim for 4 litres a day, and I've done that throughout summer. I'd probably drink a little bit less in winter, but if I really think about it, I'll still aim for that 4 litres, and I'd want to be doing that at this time of year. So 4 litres is what I'm drinking, but obviously if you are coming from maybe only having the odd glass of water every now and again, you don't want to suddenly go from sort of 500 millilitres to 4 litres straight away, because it's going to be a shock to your system. You're not going to be able to move from the toilet, going to be weird all day long. Welcome to my life. But yeah, you need to up it gradually, and obviously they say that 2 litres of water a day, which is about 8 glasses of water, is the recommended what we should be aiming for. But I know that I would personally feel really thirsty if I was only drinking 2 litres a day because of the exercise that I do, and just I'm in a habit of drinking lots of water. So everyone is different, but if we can all be aiming for that 2 litres a day at least, then that's a good start. So if you're currently drinking not very much water and it's not really part of your day-to-day life, you kind of have it as and when you feel like it, or you think about it, or someone offers you a glass, then just trying to be up in your water intake by carrying a bottle with you always helps. I often say to clients about having a 2 litre big, one of the big bottles that's not very comfortable for drinking out of on the go because it's a big one. But if you have that if you're at your office or your desk or at home and you aim to drink all of that across the day, then that's a really good start. Break it down into smaller, like pouring it into a glass and drinking it as and when. So just trying to form better habits with water, really, having it before you have your breakfast in the morning, before you have your lunch or a snack. If you're having coffee, try and drink it with coffee, as so like a glass of water and then drink your coffee. And then before your dinner, and just trying to make it more of a habit, because if you're not drinking very much water, it's probably because it's not a habit right now to have it. So just trying to add it in, certainly drinking it sort of before, sometimes during, and definitely after exercise as well. So like when I come back from a run, I down a glass of water straight away, and then I'll probably sip another glass whilst I'm having my breakfast, and then throughout the day continuing to drink. So yeah, you definitely need to be adding water into your day-to-day life, so that because water is just endless amounts of benefits to that. It's the only thing our bodies can't live without, in terms of like what we food and water and liquids and things. So yeah, water is the one thing that your body is going to thank you for most of all, if you start adding that to your day-to-day life. So water would be great for boosting your health and your energy and just your well-being as well. So water's my first top tip. And then another one that isn't going to work for everyone, and it's up to you whether or not you take this advice, but it's something I have done for many, many years, and that's taking a vitamin C supplement. I find that I don't get enough vitamin C, even when I eat a fair amount of fresh fruit rather, and a healthy natural diet as well generally, but even when I'm having sort of berries, red berries, summer fruits, things like that, and I don't tend to have oranges, but there's actually more vitamin C in some other fruits as well. So even with having those, I find that I'm not getting enough vitamin C, because when I'm running lots and exercising lots, that means that my body will be under a lot more stress and pressure and everything. So I actually need a bit more probably than the average person, a bit more vitamin C. So a bit complicated, but anyway, go with it. I've found that actually if I take a really high dose of vitamin C, it's healthy, it's fine, it's safe to do so, because my body just gets rid of the vitamin C that it doesn't use each day. But yeah, I'll take, what am I on about, 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day. Now I'm not saying you need that much, but the recommended daily allowance is 500 milligrams. But actually we're probably in need of a bit more, maybe 1,000 milligrams, maybe 1,500 milligrams of slow release vitamin C each day. So you can get tablets in the high dose forms from, I get mine from Holland and Barrett. I can send you the link if anyone wants it. But taking vitamin C as a prevention for sort of winter colds and illnesses and just well-being in general, I would highly recommend that. I've been doing it for years. I find that I don't have many colds. I'm not 100% not able to, that I don't get colds. I will tend to have one or two over the winter period, and if you don't find that you get them, then maybe you don't need it. But for me personally, with the exercise that I do and the sort of lifestyle I lead, and coming into contact with a lot of people that probably do have kids and colds and things and illnesses and stuff, it just helps to keep my defences up and running, and good immunity to colds and things, which is just great because I just feel better when you're not suffering with sniffly nose or coughs and colds and things like that. So taking vitamin C as a prevention for colds and things, that would be my advice, rather than taking it when you get a cold to try and get you better. It's harder to sort of cure a cold and cure an illness than it is to prevent it. So I would advise drinking lots of water, taking vitamin C in tablet form is fine, because you're not going to probably get enough from your day-to-day diet. So those will be my two top tips, and as I said, doing some exercise as well, and eating healthily. Obviously eating a good natural healthy diet is always going to help to feel good, and to help your body. Your body would prefer healthy natural fuel, so give it what it wants rather than the fast food or the fatty greasy treat food that you maybe have got into the habit of having, especially at a weekend. So they're my top tips for improving your health and just feeling better over the winter months. So hopefully that helps you, and I'll be back next week with some more top tips. If you've got any questions or need some more advice, please do get in touch, and I'll be always happy to help. Speak soon.